Nashville, Tennessee school shooter Audrey Hale sent cryptic text messages to a former classmate of hers right before she took six people's lives at the Covenant School in Nashville, Tennessee. Here are the messages she sent to her former classmate. So basically, that post I made on here about you, that was basically a suicide note. I'm planning to die today. This is not a joke. You'll probably hear about me on the news after I die. This is my last goodbye. I love you. See you again in another life. Audrey Aiden. The friend responds, Audrey, you have so much more life to live. I pray God keeps and covers you. Audrey responds to that. I know, but I don't want to live. I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to upset you or get attention. I just need to die. I wanted to tell you first because you are the most beautiful person I've ever seen and known all my life. My family doesn't know what I'm about to do. One day this will make more sense. I've left more than enough evidence behind, but something bad is about to happen. After her friend received these messages, she called the Nashville Davidson County Sheriff's Office to make them aware of the situation, and she was instructed to call Nashville's non emergency number. After phone calls from friends and Audrey's name was released as the shooter at Covenant Nashville School, she learned that Audrey was the shooter and that she had reached out to her prior to the shooting. We're also getting reports that the Nashville school shooter, Audrey Hale, went by Aiden Hale and was transgender. The Nashville mass school shooter, Audrey Hale, was rejected by her Christian parents who couldn't accept that she was gay and trans. She also planned to shoot her relatives. Audrey Hale was at odds with her devout Christian parents because they couldn't accept that she was transgender. Her mom, church coordinator Norma, 61, and her dad, Ronald, 64, refused to let Hale, who had recently adopted the name Aiden, dress as a man in their home. The 28-year-old instead would wait until she left their Nashville property to change outfits. She was Audrey at home, but when she left the house, she changed clothes and she became Aiden. Neighbors in the tree-lined suburban street where the family lived for 3 decades said they were clueless about Hale's apparent transition and remembered her as a skater tomboy type. The police believe there were other targets, including family members, and apparently within the manifesto that Audrey Hale left behind, she talks about shooting up malls near Nashville and relatives of hers. Audrey Hale was a former student at Covenant Presbyterian School. Police say that Audrey was being treated for an emotional disorder and that her parents believe she no longer had any weapons. They knew that at one time she had owned one firearm, but they thought that she had sold it. In reality, Audrey was stockpiling her arsenal. She visited 5 different stores, buying a total of 7 different weapons. We also have learned that Audrey Hale's mother made posts about school shootings in the past. Norma Hale wrote, "So important to keep guns out of schools." She also wrote, "Make large capacity gun magazines illegal." In other various Facebook posts dating back several years, Norma Hale, who appears to work at a Nashville based church as a coordinator, gushed over her 2 children for various achievements and milestones. The 6 victims of this shooting are 61-year-old Mike Hill. Mike Hill was a custodian at the Covenant School. Hill was said to have loved his job and saw his workers and school kids as his family. 60-year-old Catherine Kuntz. Catherine was the head of the Covenant School. Her LinkedIn profile said she led the school since July of 2016. She's described as a remarkable woman with a bright spirit. 61-year-old Cynthia Peak. Cynthia was a substitute teacher at the Covenant School, and unfortunately, we don't have a picture of Cynthia as of yet. The 3 kids that were killed include 9-year-old Haley Scruggs. Haley was the daughter of Chad Scruggs, the senior pastor at the Covenant Presbyterian Church, which shares a location with the Covenant School. The school was founded in 2001 as a ministry of the church, according to the school's website. Chad Scruggs said that his daughter was such a gift. We are heartbroken. Through tears, we trust that she is in the arms of Jesus. 9-year-old Evelyn Deekhouse. Evelyn was a third grader at the Covenant School. Her family said, "Our hearts are completely broken. We cannot believe this has happened. Evelyn was a shining light in this world." And 9-year-old William Kinney, who was also a student at the Covenant School, and we don't have a picture of William as of yet.